As we all know, Joe Biden does have some difficulty saying what he needs to say, okay? Articulating the points that he's trying to make. And this is a vulnerability if he makes it to the general election against Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump does not care about playing fair. He doesn't care about taking videos out of context and playing dirty. And that's exactly what the Trump campaign recently did with a video that featured Joe Biden giving a speech. Now, I want to be clear. What you're about to see is a video of Joe Biden taken out of context. So it is dishonest, but that is what you can expect from the Trump campaign. I'm gonna show you the edited video, and then I'm gonna show you what the full video actually said. Take a look.
Turn this primary from a campaign that's about negative attacks into one about what we're for, because we cannot get reelected. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me, we can only reelect Donald Trump.
So that was obviously taken out of context, but it wasn't, the part you watched wasn't edited in a deceptive way. It just took the video, the full video, and cut it before the part where Joe Biden corrected himself. So here's what the full video looked like.
Turn this primary from a campaign that's about negative attacks into one about what we're for, because we cannot get reelected. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me, we can only reelect Donald Trump if in fact we get engaged in this circular firing squad here. It's got to be a positive campaign, so join us.
So I have to confess that at first I retweeted what Trump said and said, look at Trump attacking, like the story we're doing here. We told you he didn't hack on Biden's mental state. And as soon as I found out that that there was a rest of the sentence, I took it down anyway, okay? But he is attacking on that. And it's important that they include the whole context of the sentence, because he doesn't just end on we should reelect Donald Trump. That's why it's deceptive. On the other hand, you just saw it twice. It wasn't great in its full context. So if that was the first time that he stumbled, people stumble all the time. We stumble all the time, it's not a big deal. But he does it all the time and he loses his train of thought. It's easy pickings. So in this case, I don't know if Trump did he didn't need to deceptively edit it. He could have run the whole thing and still made the same point. And then now people are bashing Trump for deceptively editing it. On the other hand,
Trump doesn't care. Trump doesn't care.
He doesn't care about that at all.
No,
but I was gonna say it might benefit him more because it's gotten more media attention because they deceptively edited it, right? Again, not really edited, they just cut it short.
So I don't really know what the solution to all of this is, because you're not going to change Trump's behavior. Trump is Trump, and there's no amount of shaming from the establishment, Democratic establishment, that's going to convince him that he needs to be moral in anything, including this upcoming election. On the other hand, I'm frustrated at both the media and corporate Democrats for propping up Biden because they hate Bernie so much. And the way that they propped Biden up is by claiming that he's the most electable. But if you really looked at the facts and the way Biden has carried himself throughout this primary, you know that's not true. And you know that he's vulnerable, not only due to the gaffes and the mistakes when he's giving his speeches, but also when it comes to his own voting record. So my question to the Biden campaign is, and to corporate Democrats is, what are you going to do to mitigate these vulnerabilities moving forward?
There's nothing they could do. Look, let's keep it real. They're not going to change their policies. And even if they did rhetorically pivot, it's just rhetoric to win the election. You have to look at their record, and their record indicates they wouldn't be progressive under penalty of law. And Biden's not pivoting at all. He told Lawrence O'Donnell, as we covered on the show yesterday, no, Medicare for all, even if it made it all the way to his desk, he'd basically veto it. There's no hope in that regard. And is Joe Biden all of a sudden it's funny now, you see that? People do stumble every once in a while. Is he going to regain his sharpness? That is unlikely. Is he all of a sudden gonna, but maybe we're wrong about that, and I hope we are. I've now seen dozens of real videos where Biden is a mess, not just stumbling over words, is that we've said 1,000 times, including this video several times, People stumble, especially when they're not on prompter. We're never on prompter. It's normal, right? But when you start forgetting obvious things like Super Tuesday, which state you're in, if it's your wife or your sister, and then you get super irritable, there's a lot of things there that cause concern, and it doesn't matter. What's done is done. The primary's not over, but it might be over in a week. And then good luck to Biden and everyone else, because we really need them to win. But don't say we didn't warn you. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.